Alright, here we are with Triple Air GDI for Janka Joe. Janka Joe loves Triple Air apparently. Triple Air sucks. Triple Air GDI has been good 0 times in the history of Rivals. Triple Air Nod was good when Shade was released. That's it. That's the only time Triple Air's ever been good. And I think that's fine. Like, I think that like Air cannot be targeted by most of the units in the game. So it inherently has to be weaker. Because it has to, if it beats these ground counters, then Air is just overpowered and you would never play ground, right? Because you just play Air and it beats all the ground. And it's immune to everything else. So it has to lose. Control. But, you know. Yeah. Triple Air should never really be good, and it isn't, so, you know.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
He won with 2 units you hate, Widow and Banshee. I don't hate Widow or Banshee, to be fair. Like, they're bad. I don't play them because they're not good units, but I like them both. Like, you know, theoretically, like, I like the Widowmaker a lot, actually. I think the Widowmaker's super cool. It's just very bad. I know that when you say that I hate it, you mean I don't play it because it sucks. Which is true. But, like, I hate is the wrong word. And people say that a lot. People are like, oh, you hate shocks. I don't hate shocks. I quite like shocks. And now that shocks are good in the metagame, I will happily play them. But when they were terrible, I didn't want to play them. It's not a matter of like or dislike, per se. It's more a matter of, you know, just don't want to play something that's bad. So this guy opened MLRS, which makes me think he must be playing Slingshot. Which is obviously a bit of a problem unit for us. Although you can beat Slingshot with just enough Mohawks, which is pretty entertaining. Also, if you're playing MLRS and you get this map, you're real sad. MLRS is very bad on this map. This guy has made only an MLRS this entire game. Alright, I guess we're gonna go raid his base to death. I mean, what else can you do in this spot? I am baffled that we're still playing this game. Like, the fact that Shocks just came out is surprising to me. I thought for sure we were just already done here.
Building online.
Is this guy, like, incredibly laggy, or just doesn't care, or, like, what's going on?
Warhead launched. Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
Brought out Shocks to pay respect to dying base. Okay, well, this guy just surrendered.
Mission
It's a good start. It's a good start to the run, chat. I respect a surrender. Oh, Hunter Killer, yeah, you can be my friend. I respect a surrender. In unranked, well, it's the quickest way to get the rewards is just to surrender the 10 games.
Establishing battlefield control.
You get the rewards whether you win or lose, so.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Black Lutjensei. C? I can't pronounce that. There's no way I'm pronouncing this right. I don't know how you pronounce the U with the umlauts. Hacker confirmed. I did get accused of cheating recently on a YouTube video. Some guy said I had Fog of War hacks because I made a dog squadron at the start of the game. I'm like, what other unit was I gonna make? Basically, I like didn't make the dog immediately because I was doing something else. And then the guy was like, you clearly hacked because you waited on your dog squadron. I'm like, this is the this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Oh, I don't have Predator. Pitbull even, I do have Predator. Oh, that's a beating. I need Hammerhead to deal with these Talons. Oh, that sucks. This is really bad. I'm just waiting for Hammerhead, I guess. I'm just trying to buy time with these Talons. Like, the longer I can bounce them around for. If I win this missile by air blocking, wow, dude, come on, that's just, like, no offense, but you have 2 Talons off the pads, you lose to Riflemen's. That's just not okay, dude. It's just like losing that missile is not okay. That's why have you made an Orca, man? What are you? Oh my god! Why have you made an Orca? Literally just went Orca to go for the halve. That's it. I have a hammerhead in play, and he makes an Orca to go after my harvester. What an absolute mad lad. This is a person who gives 0 fucks. No, this guy gives 0 fucks, man. There's just like, that's the only excuse for what is happening here. I can't believe he just made an Orca and sent it right to my harvester. He also has 3 units on his back pad right now. Alright, I don't even, like, I don't want to be mean, so I'm just not going to say anything.
Unit objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Riflemen, lead the way.
Boopy. Boopy with the stream snipe. The unranked stream snipe from Boopy.
Unit ready.
Excellent. I mean, my deck can never beat a stealth tank, so if there's a stealth tank, we're in trouble for sure.
Unit ready.
Report, move out. They don't stand a chance. Leading the way.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
I guess we'll keep going rifles for now.
Reporting. Move. Unit, move out. Riflemen ready. Infantry ready.
Let's go Razorback. We'll go fast Razorback, then we'll go missiles.
You can be my wingman.
Hope he doesn't have a stealth tank, because we literally can never beat a stealth tank. Oh, buggy. That's a huge problem. Oh no, wait, I have Mohawk. It's not a huge problem. I can beat a buggy.
Yes, Commander. Best in the business.
Normally a buggy would be a huge problem for a Razorback deck, because normally I wouldn't play Mohawk, but today we has the Mohawk and therefore can beat the Bugsy. I'm gonna drop this here now as well, because I think we're gonna have enough going on with these 2 units taking damage that Liang Drone might be worth it. If he has buggy and bite, the odds of him having stealth tank is extremely low, like it's close to nil, I would say.
Launched. Unit lost.
Actually, that's not true. He could definitely have stealth tank. It's a very, I think it's unlikely though. Like it's much less likely than
Unit lost.
if we had not seen one of those 2 units.
Unit lost.
But he probably wants like a tank to go with bite buggy. Confessor, my word. Okay. Well, that's going to be an interesting one. We're definitely going to need to 2v1 it with the Razorbacks.
Unit ready.
Let's get this Mohawk back for some healing. I want to get his maximum Liang value here. It's actually annoying that I lost that Razorback, because I do need double Razorback for another. If he makes another Confessor, I'm going to need the second Razorback. I think he's just having some fun with his Confessor here, like, it's unranked, right, so you just play whatever, he's trying to have fun.
Launched.
And here I am being the fun police. Fun police. Feels bad, man.
Enemy base destroyed. Establishing battlefield.
Can you buy your own
control.
router? I could buy my own router. Oh shit, Noid Hex?
3,
Noid Hex with the stream snipe as
New
well.
objective received. Building
Feels bad,
online.
man.
Unit ready.
This is a feels bad for you, Trolloween, with your 10-0 guess. You're not gonna get there with Noid Hex playing
Unit
against
ready.
triple GDI Air. I think he's probably gonna be playing Chuggy Giga, right? Oh, he plays the Giga. He plays the weird Giga Shade deck, doesn't he? But I think it's a stealth tank deck, so stealth tank is gonna smash me. This deck can't beat stealth tank.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Apparently, this deck can't beat wheel.
Unit lost. Building online.
Oh yeah, we're super dead. We're not even gonna make it to Razorback before the missile fires.
Unit lost.
We'll have to concede first missile. There's no reason to send the Razorback in and take a bunch of damage when we're not gonna win that missile.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yes, Commander. Let's go. Best in the business.
Unit ready.
Ripping them up. You can be mine. Mission squad. Await mission squad. Talk to me. Missile squad reporting. Razorback ready to strafe. I'm awaiting. Yes, come on. Missions, let's go. Missions, it's the best in the business.
A Mohawk, I guess. Looks like he's saving for something, maybe Phantom. Yeah, Phantom's a problem.
Yes, Commander.
Unit lost.
Oh, I just messed up there. Huge, huge fuck up. Yeah, I just threw this game.
Unit lost.
I moved off the pad by accident and threw the game. Although, I might still win it. I think I probably still win this missile. But yeah, that was a huge throw and I took a bunch of damage doing it.
Unit lost.
Now the Phantom is out, it's like impossible to win. This is why Triple Air is so terrible, because like the Phantom will hard counter my Razorback plan, and Hammerhead won't stop that, basically. I need Pitbull or... This is why you just don't play the third air unit, basically. Because then you're just so weak to the anti-air superstars, like the heavy hitters like Phantom and Hammerhead. Wow, good job, missiles. Missiles on full defense there, by the way. These missiles just chilling, hadn't fired a shot, no reload time. Still couldn't fire in time to stop the Phantom from killing my unit. What a hateful scenario that was. Super dead, chat. Super dead. Can't beat Phantoms. Yeah. Phantom, when they changed Phantom so it one-shots Razorback, that was a horrible change in my opinion. Oh, I killed the Phantom. Oh, hang on. I might have spoken too soon, chat.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
There's so many Phantoms. There's so many Phantoms, chat.
Missile cancelled. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Oh! Oh! How does he do it?
Unit lost.
Insane. I actually can't believe I won that game.
Mission accomplished.
I overestimated, like, the Phantom. I underestimated the ability to overwhelm the Phantom with air units.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Gazpar.
Building online. Unit ready.
What an interesting name.
Riflemen awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Missile squad here, sir. Infantry ready. Missile squad riflemen awaiting orders. Missile reporting.
Unit ready.
Unit moving out. Missile lock riflemen.
This guy substantially worse with the wheels than Noidhex, who smashed us in the start of last game.
Missile reporting. Awaiting. Missile lock and load. Lock and load. Leading the way.
Unit lost.
Let's go. Charge.
Unit ready.
Orders received.
Building online.
We've got this.
Unit ready.
Yes, Commander.
We just put the Razorback on this back pad, and we'll easily hold long enough.
Nuclear weapon.
Okay,
launched.
we're gonna have to go Hammerhead because we can't really beat Venoms with missiles. We can't just play Missile Razorback, which is what I want to do. Wow, these bikes are ultra aggressive. Are they going for the Harvester or the Razorback? So let's go with the Harvester. Okay, well,
Unit lost.
I guess I don't want to say anything mean, so I'm just not going to say anything.
Strafing over.
Unit ready.
Maybe a lot of people think that throwing the unit away is worth it to like draw an enemy unit away as well.
Unit ready.
Like, is that what's going on? He's like, oh, I'll just send this bike at the halve and then units will move off the pads and I'll have more room to maneuver. I mean, maybe that's what's going on. I don't agree with the logic if that is what's happening. I think that's not good because it doesn't matter. Like, being on the pads doesn't matter when the missile isn't close to firing, so I think what's more important during those stages of the game is getting like good trades and so on. So I think suiciding a unit to get control of the pads when the missile is not remotely charged is
Objective complete.
not a strong play. But I mean, like, maybe that's the logic behind it. I'm just desperately trying to work out why people have Harvester Lust, because it honestly is one of the great mysteries of Rivals.
New objective received.
Ready for action.
Harvester ready.
Harvester ready to collect.
On time.
Moving out.
That's more or less what it is. It's something to do.
Ready.
I mean, the game is pretty fast-paced. There's stuff to do. I have a bunch of units. Those are visible items to attack.
Infantry ready. Report it. You unit moving.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I just suicided that rifle. That was silly.
Riflemen lead the way. Infantry move. Riflemen awaiting orders. Reporting.
Building
I guess we're
online.
just chilling.
Unit ready. You got riflemen ready.
What those legs did I want?
Unit
I like
ready.
all legs.
Give 'em the bird.
Oh, a talon. That's kind of annoying.
Razorback ready to strafe. Riflemen. Let's give
I have to kind of... I guess I go missile. I can't afford hammerhead, so I have to go missile here. It's weird that he's not, like, getting on the pad. I'm just going to win the missile now.
Missile launched.
Like, yeah, I take a bunch of damage here, but
Unit lost.
I'll trade 75% of my Razorback's hit points for the first missile. That seems like a good deal to me. Once we get the hammerhead, it completely shuts down the talons.
Unit lost.
Hammerhead saving the day.
We can't get super aggressive. We don't want to drive into their concave. But I can do this, take damage on the missiles, and then go in against the talon. We got Predator, so the APC shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I misclicked and didn't move the hammerhead back. That sucks. Now we're going to lose a ton of hit points on our hammerhead. And I also fucked up with my Razorback. Well, that was a huge throw. And I just suicided the hammerhead. What a gigantic throw, chat.
Unit ready.
What a gigantic throw that whole missile was. That was so bad.
Unit ready.
Yeah, I just played that missile absolutely terribly.
Launch.
And I just threw in a Predator. I do not have enough money to be doing this. This is not a good deck.
Received.
So it's not one where I'm going to have a lot of spare money.
Unit
Yeah, I
lost.
just completely screwed the pooch on that missile. That was very poor play. Like, the APC is the thing that stops us playing just missile Razorback, but putting a single Predator into our lineup should fix that problem. Let's get our Predator. The turrets are also causing a lot of issues for me here.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh wow, I might just be dead. I have not played this game very well. Come on, Margot, go a little faster, please. Oh wow, I lost the Razor. I played that game so bad. Oh my god, that was not well played.
Mission
But you know, you're playing triple A GDI. It's you're gonna have some bad matchups.
control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Time to harvest.
All right,
Building
yeah,
online.
probably want to pay a little bit more attention in this one.
Marching orders received.
I really could have done with some Pitbull in that game. Like, if I'd had Pitbull in that game, my deck would have been so much better. Which, to be fair, almost every game we played, the Pitbull would have been a big deal. I wonder if the Pitbull would just be better than the Predator. Like, so far the Predator has been extraordinarily underwhelming
Unit
in the games we've played. We just played against APC as well, where Predator should have been, like, the best unit in my deck, basically. And it was still terrible. That might have been my fault, though, I'm not sure.
Unit lost.
Mission. You got it. Mission squad standing by.
Unit
I think really the issue with this deck is that you're relying on Razorback as a core, maybe the core part of your gameplay is Razorback, and Razorback just isn't that good anymore.
Unit
Razorback is not good enough for it to be your main game plan. But you can't, there's no way to play triple GDI Air without Razorback being your core unit. The only other way you could ever have done it is Borka spam, but Borka spam is not the one anymore. And look at how heavily Popcat we are just across the board. We're beating.
Unit lost.
Trying to kill this pad.
Missile cancelled.
There we go.
Missile launched.
Oh, he's got a Phantom as well. Ah, man.
Unit lost.
Could use another pitbull. Really could do a pitbull here.
Tank division.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
I hear you. Blades are both blades spinning. Predator gonna hit him.
Unit ready.
Gonna hit him hard. I'll hammer them. Missiles prime. I'll hammer mission squad. Standing by. Predator tank.
That's second Phantom. I didn't kill the first one yet.
Lock and load.
Wow, he actually is a second Phantom. That's nuts.
Unit ready.
I guess when you're double half, you can afford this kind of thing.
Unit lost. Unit
Maybe I need to go double half, because like, I just have to match his Phantoms with Hammerheads. There isn't really an option. I mean, what else can I do? I don't have access to a Pitbull, which is what I'd normally make in these spots. Or I just have to use Hammerhead.
unit ready.
Alright, well,
Unit lost.
I need this Hammerhead to live.
Ready.
I don't know if it'll survive this volley. I'm hoping the Liang rune keeps it alive. Yeah, nice. Good job, Liang.
Launched.
Oh, this deck is so bad, chat. This deck is so bad.
lost.
Maybe I should just play Pitbull instead. The problem is that like when you play an air deck like this, Bike spam and Pitbull spam is a huge issue. And Predator is something that counters those. Maybe with Mohawk, I don't really need the Predator. Maybe I should have been playing Pitbull the whole time.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Harvester ready to collect.
If it was like an Orca deck, I could see the Predator being better.
Unit ready.
But, I don't know, man, it's... it's just impossible to have a good triple air deck. Like, they just suck.
Unit ready.
Missile squad here, sir. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Let's get up. Missile closing in. Over. Unit move. Mission squad awaiting or mission squad reporting. Mission. Rifleman mission squad awaiting. Let's go. Infant mission squad reporting.
Building online.
Rifleman ready. I think a B team. Right, we
I'll try and get that Razorback ASAP.
Unit lost.
marching orders received.
Unit ready.
Man, this fight went surprisingly poorly.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
I'm going ballistic. Taking her there.
Unit ready.
Yes, command strafing over. Awaiting best in the business. You can be my wing. Battle straight. Let's get in the
Unit ready.
I'm just gonna leave the missile to fight down here.
Razorback ready to stray.
Banshee, my word.
Awaiting order. Yes, command. Mission squad report. Splash that sucker.
Unit lost.
Moving. Come on it. Rotor's hit. Ripping him up. Mission ready to go. Going ballistic.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Rifleman strafing. Right, we should fall back. Moving out.
Missile cancelled.
Wow. What the hell? How did my missiles not get on that pad?
Unit ready.
That was surreal.
Warhead launched. Unit lost.
Awaiting mission. Best lights. Mission squad. Doctor, you missions. Ready. Mission squad. Razor to the tip. Awaiting order. We need covering fire.
There's the Widow. Satanas loves Widow. Now that Predator would have been great. Unfortunately, we did cut it, so... Can't use Mohawks to just beat Widowmakers, to be fair.
People here. Razorback ready. I'm a map put it. Burning rough. Yes, Commander. Bring it. Best in the business.
2 Widows.
Doctor me.
Excellent.
Prepare broadside. Going ballistic.
Unit lost.
Moving. Razor people looking for action. I'm fighting.
Unit lost.
Green light. People here. Yes, Commander. Pitbull in a dog fight. Strafing. Let's get last. Pitbull in a dog last. Pitbull in a dog splash. Taking her there.
Unit ready.
And that Predator would be really good right now.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Alright, we still got him. Widowmaker. Widowmaker eminently beatable.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective available. Harvester ready.
Harvest.
Building online.
Widow counts as my deck. It really doesn't, Satanas. Widowmaker counts as nothing.
Unit ready.
Alright, the Dobbs dogs. Pretty standard start. Though it's interesting to see Dog Solomon in unranked. I normally expect Solomon decks in unranked to be fully
Building online.
fully tech decks. Our opponent is playing snipers. Snipers are horrendous against Razorback. Like, Razorback just hard counters snipers. You can just suicide your Razorback through, like, whatever protection they have and kill the snipers. Like, snipers just so bad versus Razorback, it's kind of insane. Get a Mohawk. We haven't really used the Mohawks that much. They've not been great in this run, unfortunately. Kind of been super disappointing, actually. Why did I just make another Razorback? I think that probably should have been a second Mohawk, not a second Razorback. Especially when we have Liang to heal up the one we had. Oh, good thing we got the Pitbull now. These 3 air units are a little bit damaged. I'm going to send them back and try and Liang them up.
Unit ready.
He just surrenders. Alright, Liang OP. Well, 9-1. Kind of threw the one we lost a little bit, to be honest. Played the second missile pretty badly, and then our deck's actually very expensive. It's quite hard to get more units out. After we threw with that hammerhead, we had no money. So we just fell too far behind. I threw my hammerhead and my predator away, and I just couldn't afford to rebuild before 3rd missile. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed triple GDI Air. Never play it. Never play triple GDI Air. It's just a bad deck. Don't touch it. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.